Hey friends, welcome back to another video. Welcome if you are new here. My name is Bethany. Here on my channel you find lots of cleaning motivation and lifestyle videos. Today's video I'm bringing you some cleaning motivation, and I'm also sharing a dinner recipe with you, so I hope that you will enjoy today's video. But first, I'm starting out in my bedroom, my daughter's bedroom today. As you can see, it is a hot mess in here. My kids thought it would be a fun day to take out all of the clothes out of the dresser drawer and put them on the floor, and that's okay because it actually gave me the chance to go through what was in her drawer and take out anything that didn't fit her. So anything that didn't fit her anymore, I went ahead and put in a pile, and then anything that did still fit her, I am just folding back up and putting in the drawer. And then I'm going to go ahead and clean up the rest of this room. So I hope that today's video will give you guys lots of cleaning motivation. I just want to take a moment to introduce myself for those of you who are new here. My name is Bethany. I'm a stay-at-home mom to two babies, 2 and under. I have a 2-year-old little girl and a 1-year-old little boy. So it's busy mom life here on my channel. And here on my channel, my goal is just to inspire other moms and motivate other moms to tackle the day and to tackle their to-do list. So hopefully if any of that resonates with you, I would love it if you would join my YouTube family by hitting that red subscribe button. And if you are new here, be sure to let me know a little bit about you down in a comment. I love to hear from you guys, and I love to chat with you. Now I'm just going to go ahead and finish making my daughter's bed. I like to wash their bedding about once a week, and so that's what I did today, and just going to go ahead get that made back up, and now her room looks so much better and they're going to enjoy playing in here again. Once I was done with my daughter's room, I'm going to go ahead and start some laundry. I actually wanted to wash mine and my husband's bedding today, so I'm going to go ahead and get this going in the washer, and then while this is running, I'm going to go ahead and tidy up the kitchen, get some stuff done in there, and then I will be back to swap the laundry.
Try to reason with the devil. Won't play a losing game. I ain't about to settle. Am I the issue? I'm the original. Grab me a tissue. The world's gone shallow. But I've been wasting so much time trying to figure out what's mine. Just living my own life. One of these days, someone's going
Oh, when starting the dishes, I thought that the dishwasher was clean, but maybe I didn't start it last night. I could have swore I remembered starting it, but it was not ran, so I ended up having to run that, and so I have to hand wash all of these dishes. So I'm gonna go ahead and hand wash all of these, that way we have some clean dishes, because almost every dish was in the dishwasher and all of these were in the sink, so I just really needed to get this taken care of.
One of these days, maybe I can get it right. One of these days, someone's gonna love me right. One of these days, someone's gonna love me right. 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 I want you when no one else will need tonight, so we can lay in bed until the end of time. Should we get up, get up, get up? No.
So here where we live, there is still snow on the ground and it is still pretty cold. We've had a few days where it's in the 40s, and that to us just felt so wonderful and so refreshing. But I would love to hear what the weather is like where you are, and are you ready for spring and summer? Because up here in the northern states, it is just so cold and so snowy, and there's some fun things to do, but eventually we are just ready for spring. And so here in our household, we are much ready for spring. I would love to hear about that in the comments from you. Do you plant flowers? Do you just buy some hanging baskets? We like to do both, and I'm really hoping to have a garden this year too, so I would love to hear from you guys. But now that the kitchen is clean, I'm going to go ahead and swap around some laundry again. I needed to take out what was in the washer and put it in the dryer, and then I'm going to add more to the washer because I am somehow once again backed up on the laundry, so I'm just going to go ahead and get all of this tackled. So now that I got the laundry started, I'm going to go ahead and work on tonight's dinner. Tonight's dinner, we are going to have a remake of the Olive Garden soup, the zuppa toscana. So what you're going to need is you're going to need some potatoes. I'm just using what I had in the pantry. You're going to need an onion, some kale, some pork sausage, some minced garlic, and either chicken broth or beef broth of your choice. I just have bouillon cubes, so that's what I'm going to be using. Oh, and isn't he just the cutest thing? Ugh, he was being so fun, and he was playing with Dad, and I was about to chop this pork sausage, and he just popped him in there, but he's so cute, so why not? Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and get my pork sausage in the pan. I'm going to go ahead and chop that up a little bit, get that cooking, and while that is starting to cook, I'm going to go ahead and cut up the potatoes and onion and get the kale prepped. As far as chopping your potatoes, you can chop them really any way that you like. I typically cut them in half and then I just do slices because they will break down in the soup once it starts boiling and cooking. So I do a little bit bigger pieces, but we like a little bit bigger pieces of potato in our soup. So if you're not a fan of that, you can, chop it to the size that you need. And once I got the pork cooked, I'm going to go ahead and add the onion and add the garlic to it just to get those flavors combined before adding the rest of the items. In this dish, if you are dairy free, meaning you can't have milk or things like that, you can substitute dairy free options in here, or even if you are vegan or don't eat meat, you can even swap this out for a vegan meat and it is still good. We have actually done it both ways and it's just as delicious.
Your words, your games, your lies are carefully played without a wrinkle. I wonder if your new man is fully synthesized. The jokes you were pretty simple. Oh baby, oh, but something you said in the dark illuminated your heart. And just like that, the whole thing changed. Something I saw in your car showed me the person you are and set the monster free from its cage. So when I say that I'm happy.
So it's totally your preference, but you can use frozen kale if you like, or you can use fresh kale. My store had fresh kale by the bundle, so I went ahead and grabbed that, and that's typically what we like because it's still kind of crunchy, but it also softens in the soup. So we're gonna go ahead and use fresh kale, but you can use any kind that you like. And for ours, we don't really like big chunks of kale, so I go ahead and chop it one way, and then I will bundle it back up and chop it another way, just to break it up a little bit more and make the pieces a little bit smaller, since we do have littles that eat this with us. So I'm just going to go ahead and give it a good chop and get that added to the soup whenever it is ready. Once your sausage, onions, and garlic have combined flavors and are done cooking, you can go ahead and add your potatoes to that. I add Italian seasoning and a little bit of salt and pepper. I just eyeball it to our taste, and I've made this soup so many times, so I just kind of eyeball all my measurements. But I do not have chicken broth on hand, so I'm going to be adding water to it, just covering the potatoes, and then I'm adding 3 chicken bouillon cubes. I do go back and add a little bit of onion powder and garlic powder, and the flavor came out just absolutely perfect. So I'm going to go ahead, put the lid on the pan, and let that bring up to a boil. And once it's boiling and the potatoes have softened, I will go ahead and add the kale. And then when I add the kale, I will also come in and add some heavy whipping cream, and this is where you can substitute a dairy-free option if you need a dairy-free option. Otherwise, you can just use regular heavy whipping cream, but that's just what we use. So if you want, you can go ahead and add that to your soup. If you don't have heavy whipping cream, I have also used milk, and it has worked very similar. I've never really noticed a taste difference, just a little bit more of a consistency difference because the heavy whipping cream is a little bit thicker. But I add about a 1/4 cup of that and give it a good stir, and then I will leave the lid off of it, but I'll let that boil for a little while longer, about 5 to 10 minutes, just to soften that kale, and then it will be ready to put in your bowls and enjoy. We really like it with Bosco sticks or bread and butter. It's always good with. But that's going to be tonight's dinner. I just wanted to share that with you guys. I really enjoy sharing some recipes. So if you like these kinds of things, if you like cleaning, homemaking, recipes, all the things, definitely be sure to hit that red subscribe button. I thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful and blessed day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, y'all.